Hi again then guys, and welcome to another Forza Horizon 3 speed setup, and this time we've got a requested tune, but one which is a fairly obvious car to tune from a DLC pack, the Camaro ZL1. Now the request for this tune specifically asked for it to be the stock engine, and as cool as that would be, as I've said before, that's just not the point of these tunes. However, if you are a fan of the stock engine, you can basically use the same essential concept for the tuning and the upgrades, but just fit that engine or leave that engine in instead and then fully upgrade that one. Now of course the performance won't be as strong, but basically just make that one pretty much overall change and you're good to go. But I would recommend the V12 engine, as I always would if it's an option. Of course if you don't want that, as with all of my tunes, that's down to you. As far as the drivetrain, we've also got all-wheel drive. Again, some people definitely won't want that, but it's just for the best launch off the line, and also as a byproduct it does help out a lot off-road as well. The twin turbo of course is the best way of getting that power out of the car. For the visuals, like the alternate roof scoop, or not the roof scoop, the hood scoop I should say, as to whether you leave the rear wing on or if you change the rims, of course that's all down to you. As far as the rest though, you guys know the drill. Increase the power, lower the weight, fit all of those juicy race parts to give yourself more leeway to work with in terms of tuning. Now as you can see from the benchmark, it's pretty quick, very quick in fact. 2.1 to 60, 3.9 to 100, 267 flat out. Those are good numbers, especially for a modern muscle car. They're usually not quite as quick as some of the classic ones. Often the weight is a bit higher, among other things. But as far as the gearbox, I would recommend a final drive of 3.16. Then for the individual gears, 2.9, 1.99, 1.5, 1.18, 0.95 and 0.76. As far as alignment, we've got neutral camber and toe, as I pretty much always would, 4 degrees of caster. Anti-roll we've got on 30 and 22, springs on 211, and I've opted for the lowest ride height. You don't have to do that, you could go higher if you want to. Springs, or dampers I should say, we've got on 14 and 7, aero doesn't apply. And for the diff we've got 100%, as I usually would, for acceleration, 0 for decel, and a 70% centre split in favour of the back end. Now this tune is on my storefront, so you can use the keywords down below to find it, but for now of course all that remains is to, as we usually do, take the car out on the road to see what it can actually do. Now, as far as performance goes, you're pretty much guaranteed that a ZL1 Camaro is always going to be quick, and this car's no exception. Now, when traffic isn't getting in your way, you can quite easily get this car up around 260. The last few miles per hour takes a little bit longer, but as you'd expect, it's overwhelmingly quick as far as muscle cars go, and if you do get the DLC, and if you decide to use this car and some variation of this tune, then obviously I hope you have a lot of fun with it. But there are plenty more tunes on the channel if you did enjoy using this one, and you can find those by clicking through to the playlist at the end of this video. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.